The 2022 United Nations Climate Change Conference is well underway. COP27 is the 27th conference and is being held, that is, from the 6th. It was started on Sunday, the 6th of November, until the 18th of November 2022. Namibia joins close to 200 nations as the world seeks solutions to, a worsening climate situation. And one of those solutions is the development of green energy, something which Namibia has embarked on with its green hydrogen aspirations. So Namibia launched its green hydrogen strategy just last Friday, and today we'll see the presentation of the strategy at COP27, as well as the Namibia-EU partnership on green hydrogen and critical raw materials value chains. Now, we are so happy and delighted to announce that for more insight into these developments is that the Presidential Economic Advisor and Green Hydrogen Commissioner, Mr. James Nyupe, is joining us live and direct from Egypt. A very good morning, Mr. Nyupe. How are we?
We are very well, ma'am. Good morning. Thank you so much for having us. Greetings from Sharm el-Sheikh.
Thank you, thank you. Now, Commissioner, before we do get into, the program for today, I just wanted to know if you can just touch on for us on what transpired in the last ever since Sunday. Just a quick brief.
Yeah, well, ever since Sunday, it's been, if I'm honest, beautiful chaos, right? It's a very, very busy year. Getting around is, of course, tough with all of the head of states here. But nonetheless, we've been very excited to see our pavilion. President visited it last night. He, of course, visited the opening ceremony. He's met his fellow head of states. We already attended a bilateral meeting with the Dutch Prime Minister and the Belgian Prime Minister yesterday at the EIB pavilion. So things are sincerely underway. And today, of course, is Namibia's big day as His Excellency welcomes President Ursula von der Leyen, President of the EIB, and the Belgian Prime Minister to the Namibian pavilion.
Fantastic, Mr. Nyupe. Thank you very much for that brief. Let's talk about now what's happening today, because there's a lot of good stuff happening. And I'm so happy you can tell us. I know there's an MOU that's going to be signed. I know Honorable Minister Tom Wenda will also be speaking on the green hydrogen strategy and all of that. So please give us a brief then on today's deliberations.
Thank you so much. So really today is a culmination of a year's worth of work, right? So if you remember when we launched HPP2 on the 18th of March, 2021, there were two things under the Economic Advancement Pillar A. Really, Namibia wanted to champion a green and blue economy as a means to increase economic complexity and diversify what it is that we do sell as a country. And then, of course, we were more specific and we said we really wanted to explore the possibility of having a synthetic fuels industry in Namibia, green hydrogen, green ammonia, synthetic fuels, etc. So today, a lot of that is coming to fruition. One of the things that the Honorable Minister of Mines and Energy was tasked with was to put together a strategy, a roadmap to show Namibians and to show the world how we would do this. We launched it at home first under the instruction, of course, of our president, and today we present that to the world. As we've been developing it, we've been forming partnerships along the way. So Tom Wenda will speak about the strategy at 9. At 10 a.m., the Dutch come to visit, and they're bringing, with their climate envoy, a very nice, beautiful package of grant funding. We don't want to foreshadow what the amount is, but it's in the hundreds of millions of Namibian dollars of grant funding, which we would be using to set up a blended financing infrastructure fund, a first for Namibia, a first for many African countries. That vehicle will be used to source cheap concessionary capital to invest in projects in Namibia. Nothing like this has been done before in Namibia, but yet again, it is what COP is all about. Emerging market nations being creative and sourcing capital to be invested in Namibia. After that, at 10:50, the EU president, Miss Ursula von der Leyen, then comes to grace our pavilion, and she's coming to reveal and to sign the partnership with Honorable, or at least with His Excellency President. This is the MOU on partnership on hydrogen and critical rare minerals. Essentially, that partnership is all about helping Namibia to excavate and to look for rare minerals in Namibia responsibly, mine them, and then add value to those minerals in Namibia and start making complex products such as magnets, etc., that could then be exported to Namibia. And then, of course, we finish off with the EIB president announcing a very interesting facility with Honorable Shimi. So quite a full day, 9 until 12. Namibia will be coming home with some goodies from Egypt, and we will not be coming home empty-handed.
That is indeed correct. You did say that earlier. Now, Commissioner, I know that you're very busy, got a heavy schedule, a heavy day ahead of you, and considering that you're also the master of ceremonies for today. But I just real quick want to touch on the EU partnership again. How would you say does the partnership with the EU stand to benefit and sort of fast track Namibia's green hydrogen aspirations?
So the EU MOU right at the top, between the two presidents is really a signal to all the EU member states and all of their different facilities that Namibia has been chosen as a prime member state or as a prime country to collaborate with to produce green hydrogen, clean molecules, synthetic fuels that the EU itself needs in order to embark on its energy transition. Once this signal is lit, essentially member states and all of their facilities can flock to Namibia and start to provide support in different mechanisms and different ways. And so you see that once Ursula von der Leyen signs this MOU, immediately thereafter, government officials from our side and their side start to work on an actual roadmap that will detail various activities that Namibia and the EU will start to champion in order to bring the MOU to life. But as well as her signing it, she then has signaled all the other member states. That's why the Dutch Prime Minister is coming out with his support package. Belgium is coming out with their support package. The German Vice Chancellor is then coming to Namibia on December 4 and December 5 to announce their package as well. Oh. And so this is what now Namibia should start to expect. Offtake agreements, pricing facilities, grant funding, and other sort of capital that will now be coming to Namibia from EU member states to help us realize our dreams, because our dreams are their dreams as well. And that is for emerging market nations to meaningfully industrialize and to start contributing to combating climate change. That is what COP is all about.
What it's all about, indeed. Commissioner, we thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to, some more good stuff coming from Egypt. Thank you so much.
Thanks for always having me on your fantastic platform. We look forward to sharing with you the details. See you soon.
Fantastic. Bye-bye. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Namibia, that is Presidential Economic Advisor and Green Hydrogen Commissioner James Nyupe coming to us live from Egypt, giving us an update on what has been transpiring for the last 2 days. And also today is a very, very important program, as you have heard, with the introduction of the Green Hydrogen Strategy, which will be done, that is, by the Minister of Mines, Tom Awendo, and also our President, Dr. Hage Geingob, is also there with opening remarks, and they'll be signing of an EU agreement and all of that, all for the benefit of us. And like he said, it's beautiful chaos, but Namibia is not coming home empty-handed. Sounds very, very good. And the guys will still be there. They'll be around for a couple more days. And hopefully as days go and, they'll be addressing different themes, we will still be speaking to the team that is in Egypt.